Have you ever watched a movie and wondered, how's that made? Well, in this series, I'm going to watch back and react to all the work that I've done and kind of talk about it, how it was behind the scenes and how we made it all. Okay, so the video that we are reacting to today is the Newsroom walk and talk scene. So, yeah, basically it was for Humber College. By the way, I'm joined with the talented Hope Mercer, who's the other actress in the video you'll see. This was for our demo reel because in the program at Humber, in their acting program, they do towards the end of the semesters where we work on demo reels just to get material so that you can send it all out to agents and then get agents. That's kind of the whole idea of it. So what we did, we were all tasked to go find a scene. And then I think we looked at one. We found a scene, but then our teacher was like, no, can you do this one? Is that...
Yeah, we were going to do a scene from The Notebook.
Right, we were going to do a scene from The Notebook. What I find is like the hardest thing to do is to find scenes for yourself to do. It's so hard to do, which is why last year in the first year of the 2-year program, I would like make my partners find all the scenes. Because it's also like I never want to do a scene that I watch because you're never supposed to do scenes that you know well because then you're going to do it like the actors do it. And that's the whole point is you do it like yourself and bring your own take on it. So yeah. Anyways, let's get into it. There she is.
Maggie,
Yeah,
Mac wants me to supervise your pre-interview with Brewer's office.
I was told.
Okay, great.
I'm going to stop it real quick. So basically what you saw at the beginning, we had a little extra over here. I'll get into
Maggie.
that in a bit.
Yep. Mac
because
wants me to supervise your
here, you'll
pre-interview
see.
with Brewer's office.
Also, Hope's got the Destiny Notebook. Destiny Notebook. Destiny is a film that I did earlier into the year, over the summer, and then it premiered at a live event in front of like 1,000 people, and I came out on stage in a big portal, which I hope one day I could show on the channel because it's really awesome and probably my best work, I would say.
It's me. Hey! It's me. Hey! Hey, kid! Hey!
Definitely amazing. And at the event, they gave out merch, pens, Yeti mugs. They gave a Yeti mug. I got a Yeti mug for free with my name on it. And it came with a notebook. And this was the suit that I bought for it because the character Eli that I played in the film wore red over top of white. And for the live event, I thought I would go out and get a suit, which I didn't end up wearing for the live event. So I kind of just have a nice burgundy suit lying around. So I'm like, this is
Okay,
perfect.
great. So you're going to be doing it with a spokesperson.
I'll call him right now.
I thought maybe we could do a practice run first.
I'd like to say with all respect, I don't feel the need to be supervised.
Okay.
So you'll let me do it myself?
No, I just meant like, okay, I heard you say that.
Right there. More more extras. So basically, we never really had time to kind of like choreograph it
Yeah, no.
with the other students. So here, I'll show you
I've been
this.
here for a year, and you've been here for 3 days?
Mac is working with a group of relatively inexperienced people.
This is one of the buildings on campus. We don't do any of our acting classes here. It's mainly for a lot of other programs, but this is one of the buildings that is open for a lot of students, which is why we did it on a weekend. Which day did we do it? Saturday or?
It is Saturday.
We did it Saturday at like 8 a.m. We had to pull up.
The day after Halloween.
The day after Halloween. So we had a Halloween party, and then we had to be up the next morning at like 7:30 and be at the building. We had to walk from residence, which is not that far, but still.
She doesn't know.
I know that.
So,
Right.
what you guys can't see right now, on my right side in the thing, so this side over here, is one of the classrooms in the building, and it's the green room, essentially, because all the other actors... Whoop! Let me go again. Because all the other actors... because it was for the whole program. So in the program, there's 3 blocks, A, B, and C. Each block has 20 people, maybe less, so about like 50 people total in the program. They were all waiting in there to do their own thing. Half of the program went Saturday and then Sunday. But so we have a bunch of people in the green room, which is right next to me. We walked past it, and before we went in, because we were like 5th in the order, so we didn't go for like 2-3 hours or something. So what you had to do was ask people around you, hey, can you just like be an extra here? And then they're like, yeah, what do you want me to do? And then you tell them. So it was really like on the fly, because we had a real director and Steadicam operator and audio guy come in for it. And they had nothing to do with the blocking. They kind of came in. He was like, well, a lot of the time the audio guy and Steadicam operators and like a lot of crew members you'll find won't tell you, like, they won't give you any notes on your acting ever, rarely. I don't think ever. The only thing they may do is, like, the audio guy will be like, okay, I if you want to do that certain type of blocking, just make sure you don't ruffle your clothes too much, because guys, with the audio, that's the most that they'll say in terms of blocking. And Steadicam, same thing, except it's like, don't walk out of frame here, so be careful with that. So we kind of planned it all of ourselves, because that's kind of what we had to do. So this is completely me and Hope's creation.
So you'll let me do it myself?
No.
Then I'm doing this under protest.
I'm sorry.
I'm doing this under protest.
And what does that look like?
Looks the same. I'm just lodging an official protest.
With who?
My immediate superior, I guess.
That's me.
Well, are you writing it down?
Oh, there you go, wait. Run that back. Hang on.
Immediate superior, I guess.
That's me.
Y'all thought I was lying. No, look, you can see people in this
Well, are you
room.
writing
You
it
can see
down?
people waiting. That's the green room. Did you see that? There were people there. That's
Now, are you
hilarious.
seriously considering going to 10 o'clock?
Dawn made some compelling arguments.
Oh, yeah? What were they?
That growing something from scratch is something that I should experience.
Okay.
Whoa, what did that mean?
Nothing.
Really?
Yep.
You don't think that I'm making a relationship choice?
No.
That this is all just some temp gig for me until someone puts a...
If my hair looks orange, it's because I got it colored for a commercial that I did, which I hope is coming out soon and that you will be able to see on TV. But when it comes out, I'm going to be posting it everywhere. I like to do that with all my work. But basically, the vision that they had was they wanted the character to have orange hair, so they went and made me color my hair. And then I filmed the commercial on a Friday. They got my hair done on a Wednesday. And then, like, the day after, so on the Saturday, I got it undone because I had another project to work on. So I had to get it undone quick. But
Just made it more orange.
it made it more orange because after I dyed it, when that commercial comes out, I'll put it on the YouTube and then I'll do a whole video on that. But basically, this is like weeks after I supposedly got it undone, like went back and they colored it out or whatever. And then it didn't go away, and then everybody started asking if I started dyeing my hair, not when I actually did. So
ring on it and
it's
I
okay.
can have
This is
kids.
weeks
I wasn't-
after, but it's
I
still
didn't
stuck.
say
I'm
any-
okay now.
You don't think that I have
Broke
the
the
same
curse.
commitment to the
I'm
news
kidding,
that you
I'm
do?
kidding.
No.
I'll be honest, because the way that I phrased those questions, I wasn't exactly sure of what your answers meant.
I think you have the same commitment to the news that I do. I think kids are great. I used to be one. And I can't remember what the third thing was, but...
Ring, ring.
Thank you.
Ring, ring.
Hi, it's Glenn Fisher.
Is that the spokesperson I'm talking to?
Yes.
I thought it was Jean Marco.
Fisher is the press agent that's doing the interview.
If you guys are wondering why I'm not wearing a tie, I don't know how to tie one, I'll be honest. Oh well, whoop-de-doo.
So first you're going to go into your iNews, then you're going to read over the questions. The segment producer put it in the breakdown. Then you're going to introduce yourself and the news
All the
agency,
Humber
the segment and its
flyers
length, whether
there.
it's live or not, and who we're having on from the other side.
Sorry, but don't I first open my eyes and realize it's a new day?
What are we talking about here?
I've done this before.
Have I done something to you?
I swear I was just gonna ask the same thing. I have no idea why I'm being mean to you. Ring, ring.
Hi, it's Glenn Fisher.
Glenn, this is Margaret Jordan. I'm an associate producer at the Newsnight. I'm doing the pre-interview for the governor's appearance. I know Will's gonna want to ask why mean people pour into your estate like it's a bathtub drain.
Will is not going to want to ask that.
I think that they're building the fence on the wrong side of the state.
Margaret, here in Arizona, the government can barely pay for the needs of native-born as it is.
Wait for
Especially,
it.
well, many households are 1 or 2 paychecks away from the poverty line.
In a second,
They're
you guys are going to see a
scapegoating these
familiar,
Stop! I just said illegals cost money.
familiar
Ask it.
place. Like, look right behind us. Does that look familiar? It's exactly where we started the video. Yay. So, basically what we did for this, we had the whole floor, and we just did a whole lap around it, basically, right? Mm-hmm. We did an entire lap, and that was it. 1 take, well, ours was 3 takes, we get into that, but it was a 1 taker, and you had to kind of walk around literally around the floor. So you do a giant rectangle. So I wanted to point out that this is where we started, hoping that I don't think you're supposed to notice. If you really think, then yeah, but I hope our performances take you away from that. That's right. Isn't that right?
Yes.
That's right.
Ask it.
My follow-up, Mr. Fisher, is this. I understand that having undocumented workers living in the U.S. costs money, and it is a problem that we need to solve, but shouldn't it be a point of pride for Americans that others are willing to uproot their families just to come here?
The follow-up was, how much do they cost?
I am going to ask the right questions, you dweeb.
And you'll follow up.
I will follow up. My point is that whatever rhetoric we use to talk about these people who risk their lives to have a shot at picking oranges so that their kids have a shot at not being dead makes it sound like we are scraping gum off of our shoes. These people take huge risks to become Americans, and they deserve a better descriptor than illegals.
You don't need me. You got this one.
Thank you.
That's where I hit you pretty hard, eh?
Thank you.
She totally called me out on that after. I didn't think I hit her that hard when I patted her on the back.
I like it.
Was it that bad?
Just a little bit.
A little bit. I'm sorry. No, but I don't know. That was kind of an impulse that I kind of had, like kind of like an acting just choice that I wanted to do. I thought it worked out. You know, it's kind of like the whole scene was like back and forth, like 2 very highly intelligent people that work at the newsroom. And because it's at a newsroom, everything's very fast-paced. That's kind of the main big note that we got from the director. I'll talk about that in a sec. But because it's kind of like we're constantly trying to best each other as the scene goes on, and I kind of lose. So I thought maybe like a little bit of a "you got me" kind of slap would be a good choice. I liked it. It hurt you a little bit.
It's okay.
I'm
I
sorry.
forgive you.
She forgives me. But yeah, so basically we did this 3 times, right? What was that?
Thank you.
Oh.
See my crusty white shoes.
Oh, there they are. No. Oh, who's this guy? Anyway, yeah, you see the shoes. Oh well. But you wouldn't want to be in heels all day, right? Waiting. So yeah, and you weren't supposed to see the shoes. But that was really good. 3 takes. The first take, we kind of went around. We did kind of like a rehearsal run or something. And it was a little slow tempo. We had the lines, but it was a little slow tempo. It was a lot of lines. It was a lot of memorizing. I remember we were memorizing like the day before at the gym, which honestly, for me, it's a great way to help me memorize because it's like multitasking. You're working out, you're listening to music, hitting the gym, like hitting the weights, and you're memorizing your lines. I think it's really good when you multitask and get the lines, because when you get the lines while multitasking, they'll like never leave you. So I think that's great. But we did the lines that were pretty slow. The director pulled us aside. He's like, you know, it's fast paced. It's like speed chess. He called it. So we did it. We did it again. It was fast paced. One of us blipped on a line at the very beginning, so we went back, reset, and then we did this all 1 take. It was great. Easy peasy. One thing that I will say, a final thing that I'll say about walk and talk scenes, the Steadicam operator was very good because I was worried, because I've done a lot of walk and talk scenes where I'm going too fast. Even though it's like at a normal pace that a human would walk at, it was too fast for the camera operator. So I had to really walk slowly, and it would just feel like out of place. But on camera, it creates the illusion that you're going fast, even if you're going slower than normal. But for this scene, it was pretty normal pace too. Like, we didn't have to worry about the tempo, did we? Huh. Well, okay, that's that is the newsroom walk and talk scene. What do you have to say? How was the experience? How was memorizing? Doing it? How was it?
It was fun. I enjoyed it at the end of it. It was stressful the day of, but
Yeah,
because there was just a lot of lines.
it was a lot of lines. But we got it. We nailed it. Is there anything that you would do differently, like acting-wise?
I don't think so. Maybe like a few little things, but other than that, I thought I did good.
Yeah, no. I think it was great. I loved it so much. So thanks for reacting to it with me. Do a little watch back. Alrighty. Thank you for watching. And for any one-on-one acting, coaching, headshots, demo reel, anything to add to your professional portfolio, make sure to go down to the link in description to joinbelliveau.com. Head over to the Dream to Screen subpage and you can find it all there. Alrighty. Bye-bye.